Welcome back to ESCMID TV. With us now in our studio, Professor Evelina Tacconelli, who's just presented a paper on day one here at our Congress on innovations in infection control. Professor, are we winning?
We are not winning, we are not losing, but there is still hope.
Well, hope is a good thing.
I agree.
What were the innovations within your presentation that you talked about, ma'am?
So today this was a session within UKIC. So this means UKIC is the part of ESCMID that is devoted to infection control, and infection control is a priority for the society. So during this session we just presented the most important result, mainly about good usage of antibiotics that has improved but still need a lot of improvements in many areas. With some possibility, for example, for new tools for education, like usage of games for young doctors
or
personal or cleaning
staff,
that could be just very helpful in increasing the knowledge about problem of resistance. We talk how to convince our manager to invest money in infection control, and that's obviously not always so easy, so we had a couple of experts on that.
Yes.
So I think the final message is we did a lot. So there is a trend in decreasing resistance for many bacteria, but many of those, in particular gram-negative, are increasing. So we need new tools for education and a little bit more investment from economical point of view and political support.
I know that budgets are always a problem, but within the scope of the overall budget scenario, we're largely talking first and foremost not about money, but about human habits in terms of changing the way people behave. Could help us a great deal more within infection control parameters.
This is a specific problem for infection control, because infection control is not only related to possibility and availability of new tools. It's really about knowledge and how much we can convince doctor about the importance of prevention. The major issue with infection control is that we prevent something that we cannot see. So it's always difficult to convince, thinking about the simple hand hygiene. Still takes really a lot of time to convince in many parts of the world, in many hospitals, regardless economical status of the hospital, we still have problems with that. So a part of our specialization is really working on changing behavior, and we are involving also specialists in other area, just to become some part of evidence that maybe we are missing because we focus only on disease, and so behavioral changes is not really something that we learn from school.
And there's nothing to be ashamed of in going back to basics.
I agree. Keeps young.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for being with
Thanks
us
for
on ESCMID Television.
this interview.